Hi friends, welcome to the VMD Soft Solutions ASP.NET tutorial part 3. In this video, we will learn about the folder structures of the project of MVC. Please watch part 2 for the what is the MVC. I am Ranjit. Basically, in this video, we will about the project folder structures that will be created in the Visual Studio. Basically, when we create a project in MVC Visual Studio, then we create a default folder structures like this. In this video, we will learn discuss about one by one of each folders. Each folders having a different types of file that having a different working styles and different types of content for the project that will be required to creating a web applications in the MEC pattern. So directly we are going to the Visual Studio and we will create a new project. Let's switch to the Visual Studio. This is we have opened a Visual Studio. Here we will create a new project. Just simple click on the files, new, then project. And here is the types of applications. What type of application you would like to create? Currently we are talking about the MVC, so we are going to create a web application that would be an MVC. Simply select on the ASP.NET web applications. And here you can give a name to the projects, and here is the location where you want to put your project. So we have already the in the test folders. We are in the test folder and just simple click on the OK buttons. And next will be like this. Simply it will be open. Just simple click on the MVC because we are going to the creating the MVC pattern applications. Then we have simple click on the MVC and then click OK. Here is the Visual Studio are creating a default for project and the MVC pattern, and this project having a different types of folders. Just wait for creating a project, and finally Visual Studio is created a MVC applications project. And here you can see a different types of folder like app data, app start, content, controllers, and some more. These are the by default created folders, and developer can add uh, any more folders according their requirement or applications based. Simply we are going to discuss one by one. First of the app data. App data folder basically contain the files related to the SQL database like MDF files, XML files, etc. And second is the app start folders. App start folders having the config files, and these files class files are loaded when the application is start. By default, three files are created. First is the BundleConfig, FilterConfig, and RouteConfig. And about the age files, we will discuss in coming later video sessions. And here we will simply discuss about the folder structures. And these files are basically used when the application is started. And second is the content folder, and basically content folder contains all the files which are the statics like image, css files, icons files. All these files are can be contained in the content folders. And that is the controller, and in these folders contain all the application controllers, and each controller name have suffix as a controller name. That means here is the home controllers. You just create a simple home, and controller will be automatically suffix added by the Visual Studio. And you know about the controllers, and if you want to learn what is the work of controllers, please watch part 2 tutorial. And next is when the font folders contains all the custom files for the font styles. Font styles means each application is having different types of font styles, so your developer can create different types of files of the fonts related to the font style can put on the fonts folder. Second is the model folder. Model contains all the classes which have the public properties or business logic that would be interact with the database. And next one is the script. Basically, script folders contains all the JavaScript files that would be required to the applications. By default, it contain the bootstrap JS or bootstrap JS, validate JS, jQuery 1 point. It's if when you create a default project, it will be the latest versions of the JavaScripts. That means it has the by default the JavaScript with the modernizer JS in the scripts folder. And next one is the view. Where the next one most important folders that will be created in Visual Studio default, and it has all the views has the all the HTML files or each folder name according to the controller name. That means if the controller folder having a home controller, then views automatically having a home controllers, and home folders. In the home folders, all the files related to the home control action methods. That means each action methods has its separate HTML page. That means if you see in the controller home controller, click, and here will be on display index about. These are the basically these are the action method, and each action method is in the MVC considered as a separate page. Then views and home would be having the 3 HTML files. The next one is the shared folder. Shared folders just hold the files, HTML file also, but these files are considered as the master files. In the ASP.NET we have created a master's page, and same as the in MVC is the layout page. Here developer can set the footer and header, right? Errors is the HTML pages also, and it is created by the default. And the next is the and each share folder having the web config by default. What is the work we will come and discuss about the coming later session video. And next is the global files or web config files. These are files are the application level configurations files, and we will discuss about coming videos. Right, this is the simple directory structures of the MVC patterns, and in coming video part 4 we will create a folder we will create a project of the MVC, and in this way in this video we will create a project and add with the new controllers, action, model view, or all these things in coming session videos. And we will learn about how to create a project and controller, models, and view. Please subscribe, like, and press the bell icon and save the videos. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.